Have you heard about the ghost of the Black Nun that haunts the old abbey at Bonamargy outside Ballycastle? In the ruins of the Franciscan Abbey along the north coast of Ireland, an unusual holed headstone sits along the path to the ancient friary, marking the final resting place of the so-called Black Nun, a woman with the gift of prophecy. Bonamargy Abbey was established in 1485, but by the 1600s, following the dissolution of the monasteries, became abandoned. The Black Nun wasn't really a nun at all. She was a devout woman, a local hermit and prophetess by the name of Sheila or Julia McQuillan, who had moved into the only inhabitable part left of the abbey ruins, the gatehouse. When she died, she insisted on being buried at the west entrance to the church as an act of humility, so people would walk over her grave en route to worship. According to legend, Julia is said to have been murdered in the abbey whilst looking out of an upstairs window. Either that, or she slipped and fell on the staircase, with the 13th step being regarded as unlucky by future visitors. That part of the church is now blocked from public access, but there have been many sightings of the so-called nun on the staircase, wandering through the grounds and peering through her window on the upper floor, as well as reports of a headless figure around the abbey. Her grave is marked by a small circular stone with a hole in it, and it is said by locals that if you're brave enough, you can summon her ghost. You do this by walking 7 times clockwise around her gravestone, then 7 times anti-clockwise, and putting your hand through the hole in the middle. Do you want to know why Julia's spirit still roams the graveyard? She had been a harsh woman in earlier life, so afraid of sin that she could not even bring herself to speak to the sinners who came to the abbey for forgiveness, including, legend tells us, her younger sister, who came to the abbey one night during a violent storm. Julia let her in, but her stubbornness wouldn't let her stay under the same roof as her sinning sister. Julia left to go into the wind and rain to pray, but looking back, saw a fantastic light coming from the room she'd just left. She rushed back to the sounds of angels singing and a rich perfume of flowers, and saw her sister was now dead. It was this notorious harshness of heart that gave her the name Black Julia. But on recognising her lack of charity and remorseful for not accepting her sister, she begged God for forgiveness, and from that day on was a changed woman, readily accepting all who came to her for help and kindness, earning a new name in the process, the now much forgotten White Angel of Mercy. Her spirit, however, continues to roam in penance for her selfishness. I don't know about you, but I'm not sure I'd want to summon the ghost of Black Julia, reformed or not. Do let me know in the comments if you've seen her, and don't forget to like, follow and reshare for more weird and wonderful stories and histories. I'm Robert J. E. Simpson.